It's the Don't Make It Weird podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Dinosaurus.
Hello, and welcome to the Don't Make It Weird podcast. We are your writing, storytelling, comedy podcast for the writing community, by the writing community. And guys, if you're watching this episode, it means the aliens haven't attacked yet. All these mysterious, unidentified flying objects are flying all over our country right now, and we're shooting them down, and we don't even know what they are. But we were surviving aliens, guys, and I love you for it. But you're not here for aliens. You're not even here for me. Who you're really here for is my co-host. And guys, I'm joined, as always, by the farcical foundation of fancy fornication who loves the forge, Dinosaurus!
I had to stay in a squat for too long.
Dina, where did you come from? That's crazy.
A bottle? I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
Is that cultural appropriation?
Was
No,
the
not
bottle
if it's
of nail polish?
Yeah, a nail What if someone wrote a book about that and it had like a genie-esque creature coming out of a nail polish bottle? What would we call that book, Dina?
It's genie adjacent.
The genie adjacent.
Genie adjacent.
Yes.
We'd call it ew.
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 What could that be short for? It's a 3-word acronym. I love it though.
Eats watermelon whales.
Perfect.
That's not it.
Nailed
Perfect.
it.
Eat Watermelon Whales by Shannon Bright, coming out soon. Think Pickle be praised. But guys, I'm so excited because we love having guests on this show, and for absolutely no reason, this person is coming back again for a second time. We managed not to scare her off. Our guest this week is a friend of the show. She's a USA Today best-selling author of adult romance, a cybersecurity expert, a gamer, and a fangirl who revels in the enemies to lover trope with a little slow burn. Her new cyberpunk fantasy romance of Love and Forge, the first installment of her new Beyond a Contemporary Mythos series, is available now on Amazon. Carly Spade, welcome back to Don't Make It Weird. Oh my God, it's Cody!
Yeah. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Shit, I didn't have anything.
We need to address this right now. I was going to address this. I was going to address this later on in the episode, Carly, but can I get a how dare?
How dare?
How dare?
The audacity.
This
Oh my
bitch.
God, the little thing.
So
Oh my
listen,
God.
for the folks at home that don't realize, our best friend Hef, who's the main character, one of the main characters in this book, he has an adorable bunny rabbit named Coney. And Coney gets pet the entire time, and Coney's super adorable, and it makes it all the way through the book. But there's a couple of points in this book where Hef needed backup. Hef needed backup, Carly.
Yeah.
And I know that you are a fan of comedy and of all things nerds, yes?
Of course.
Is it? And we had a perfect opportunity to go full Killer Bunny from Monty Python, and we didn't. So I have one question for you. How dare?
I am
dare.
so sorry. Although I did allude to that a little bit with what Aphrodite said. So in my defense, I did allude to it, Danimal.
I'm just saying, you gave me a tease. And you left me hanging. You gave me bunny angst,
Bunny dick?
anxiety. Oh,
Blue bunnies?
blue bunny.
Blue bunny. Oh my God, I want ice cream.
You just thought about Bluebell ice cream, didn't you, Dina?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Wait, is it not Blue Bunny? Shit.
Oh,
Oh my God.
What's the bunny ice cream?
there's no bunny ice cream.
Hold, please.
I think it is.
There's
Yeah,
white
Edie's
rabbit ice cream sandwiches. There's,
Mm-mm.
blue bunny.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
blue
gonna
bunny's
say
ice
Blue
cream.
Bunny's a thing.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super soft.
Where? I just thought this was Bluebell.
Is it like a Florida thing?
I don't know. I
I
mean,
don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, I lived in Florida for a while, so I don't know, but it could be.
My mind is blown right now. I was about to mock you relentlessly, Dina, and I'm in the wrong.
What's new?
Yeah, this is pretty common for us. Guys, if you hear a fourth voice on this show, we have a very special member of our team, the only adult in the room, because his sexy hips make him so high above me. He's gonna clip that. He's so high. Like Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Chuck Tingle, or Aphrodite. His mouth drugs make him so high above me. Producer Sean!
All right, that was good. That was good.
Didn't he promise me Taylor Swift?
I did,
He's
but I
done
had
Taylor
to.
Swift.
Yeah, but I also
Yeah,
had
but
to.
he promised last time.
Yeah, but for Valentine's, and then we had to postpone Valentine's. So
Yeah.
he had to get the Aphrodite in here. It's all tied together.
It all. I'm like Charlie from It's Always Sunny.
It's the weirdo cinematic universe in Daniel's head, and it all has connections together somehow.
Yep.
And you can't really see where the connections are until fucking Doctor Strange comes in, and suddenly everything makes sense. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, I feel that.
A little multiverse of madness here with it. Oh, so Carly, I'm just so excited to have you back here, and I just want to know, because I've been asking everyone on this because I'm still baffled by Dina. Have you heard if Britney Spears is alive still?
I didn't know it was in question.
Yeah, neither did I. Dina?
Apparently, I'm out of the loop.
Britney update. Dina?
She's an AI. We don't have an update. For some reason, she's dropped off my FYP. So yeah, I don't know what happened. But you know what I'm super excited for? The Harry and Meghan not deposition, court trial. If they televise that shit, I'm gonna be all over that like fucking Captain Jack Sparrow over here. That's gonna be my new obsession. I'm gonna be all over that. I will come into you live from my palace.
From my palace.
Yeah, for Carly, what you're missing is Dina
Absolutely.
gets into some deep conspiracy theory rabbit holes. The latest one being that Britney Spears is AI at this point and using body doubles and is not actually living.
You can't tell me that the
Wow.
same Britney Spears that was a judge on fucking X Factor or whatever that show was is the same Britney Spears that we're seeing in all these videos. It's bullshit.
Listen, have you seen what Madonna looks like lately? Anything's
Yeah, I
possible.
don't give a fuck about
Bring
Madonna.
that up.
You don't even know who Madonna is, do you,
Madonna
Dina?
looks like an overinflated soccer ball.
B-A-N-A-N-A-N.
No, that's what?
That's Gwen
I'm
Stefani.
fucking with you, Danielle.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I was
Okay.
about to get like,
was
whoa.
All three of us here were triggered right then and there. It was getting ridiculous.
Yeah, no, Madonna's how I learned how to spell banana.
No, that's
Are
not.
we? Hold on a second. Yes, everybody learned how to spell bananas from Gwen Stefani. Yes, you're correct. Also,
Are you sure it
is
wasn't
there
like
a
Jessica
fucking
Simpson?
pickle hanging from your
How
ear
dare
and no
you.
one's talking about it?
Oh my God. Getting worse.
Dina knows
Yeah.
exactly how to trigger me. You have that's a great looking pickle you got right there.
I appreciate you guys taking 20 minutes to notice.
To be
No,
fair, I never noticed. It was all Sean.
I can't just interrupt the show, okay? There's a flow to things here. I know it seems like pure chaos, but
Hold on, Carly. I just saw a little like what's on the shirt. I didn't even get to see the shirt because you
Oh,
usually
sorry.
got a pretty sweet like.
It's Garrus.
Yes, I
It's a
knew it.
Pokemon.
No,
No,
it's not a
it's
Pokemon.
Garrus.
How dare you?
Dina's in
Garrus the
full
Carrion.
troll mode tonight, dude.
Ugh. And guys,
Full
Carly just
troll
left
mode.
the studio after that last comment by
Yeah,
Dina.
I'll add the door slamming effect. Right now.
Pokemon. How dare you?
No, Pokemon. It's
Pokemon.
pronounced Pokemon, Dina, for the future.
What do they call animals in Animal Crossing? I almost said that, but I couldn't remember what they were called.
Villagers.
Villagers. Yeah.
Ah,
Nothing
okay.
complicated.
I almost said that.
You almost called me.
They're called animal mans.
Animal man.
I almost said, look, it's an Animal Crossing, and that wasn't going
That's
to be
not
right.
the-
What? Dina.
Ugh.
Okay.
But this is what I respect. Carly, you've always got a strong t-shirt game. You got a lot of respect and love for Mass Effect, Dina. Mass Effect.
Mhm.
All right.
She's not gonna remember.
Is that like God of
Or
War?
care.
They're similar.
It's closer
games,
than
right?
Pokemon. You're like halfway there.
You're getting closer.
Getting
About this
warmer.
closer.
My favorite comment, I don't know if you put it in the group chat or on Twitter the other day, Dina, when you were like, Tim doesn't understand why I don't enjoy watching him play video games.
Oh, yeah, I could. No, so he got the new Harry Potter, and I'm obsessed with it. I don't want to play it because I'll get like super stressed out and major anxiety from it. But I watch him play every single night, and I'm super addicted to watching him play. And he was like, why don't you watch me play all my video games like this? And I was like, are they Harry Potter? No, I don't give a shit.
That's love right there. That's love.
Yeah.
All right, guys, but before we get too far derailed, because we could just keep going down the Dina fucking with us on video game rabbit hole. But guys, again, we're here to talk about Of Love and Forge, book 1 of the Beyond a Contemporary Mythos series. It's available now on Amazon. And Carly, we're pumped to have you here, but last time you were on the show, you consented to something very special, Sean.
Carly, as you know, Buffalo is for life. We play a game called Buffalo here, and you have to use your offhand to drink your beverage. And if we catch you using your regular hand, aka your right hand, we will Buffalo you. If we see it, we'll probably miss it. If I'm being honest, we don't fucking catch it.
Yeah.
But if someone manages to see it, you'll be forced to finish your drink, and that is for life, on or off camera. So if by chance someday, we're at a convention somewhere, having a drink, you can still get buffaloed, okay? This ain't just for the show. It's for life, forever.
Yeah. You post
Also,
a picture on Twitter with
that.
you drinking wrong hand, we'll buffalo you.
Maybe
Always.
I don't make it clear enough in in the show prep, but we also have a list of buzzwords. If you hear this buzzer, that means someone said one of the magic words, and it's time to drink.
Perfection. And man, Carly, I heard you have a little story for us. Do you want to tease the audience a little bit? Give them a little magic handcuffs to get them ready.
Sure. It's why I didn't ride the zipper for 25 years when I still rode every single roller coaster other than that known to man.
For all the perverts out there, we're talking about carnival rides. Carnival
Ride
rides.
the zipper.
Okay. So get your mind out of the gutter. Carly is a nice lady, and we will
Ride
not have
the
her name
zipper.
besmirched.
That's like
What an
really
angel.
heavy dry grinding.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
Riding the zipper.
It's
Yeah,
the
it can be.
scene,
Listen,
Daniel, not the zipper.
Trust me. Trust me. Sometimes you ride the zipper by mistake.
It never ends well. We here at Don't Make It Weird do not endorse riding the zipper.
It's dangerous.
No. A lot of chafing. All right.
It would be more than chafing, wouldn't it? You'd be missing skin.
Oh no, yeah, it would be bad.
Yeah.
There's something about Mary prove that one.
Yeah, actually, Kevin Smith rode the zipper with his girlfriend back in the day, and he's been married to her for like 30 years. So
Yeah, so you can you can lead places. But all right, guys, not that the ice needs to be broken much here, but we're going to break the ice even freaking further. We've got a little game lined up that's going to be very appropriate, very adult, in no way sexual. Sean, what game are we playing?
we're playing Smash or Pass Star Wars Edition.
Woo!
And this game is very simple. I have a slideshow set up with various Star Wars related characters, and you guys could go down the line and tell us Smash or Pass and give us a quick reason why or why not.
Now, for Dina, who probably hasn't seen Star Wars because she's, too young, could you explain what Star Wars is, Sean?
Well, Daniel, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Oh,
Your mom.
You have seen this. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, sorry. My bad.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Star
so
Wars.
we'll
I haven't
go through,
seen
I
any
don't
like
know.
the new stupid animated ones.
They're not stupid.
Wow. You know what? We're done here.
You're right. I shouldn't
We're
say
done
that
here.
because I
We
don't.
lost
I haven't
Carly
seen it,
earlier,
so-
and now we're losing Sean. Dina is on a warp
Winx
app.
Club for kids. Need I say more?
Hey, listen, Linda. 4Kids TV is the best fucking TV you're ever gonna find.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter was watching Winx Club a while back.
She
but
doesn't watch the right
Your
Winx
daughter
Club.
who is age appropriate for Winx Club, you mean?
She watches the 3-year-old stupid new version that nobody fucking likes. It's dumb. There's no plot line. Call me when Voldemort appears, bitch.
You don't say that name around here.
I think
Wait.
it's Balthazar.
Did he who must not be named
Voldemort.
show up in the first Winx
Balthazar.
Club? Because now I'm interested.
No, I totally
Now
just
we're
said the wrong
watching,
name.
baby.
Yeah.
Don't make it weird
Balthazar.
theater 3000. Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's get started here, okay? And because Carly, you're our guest,
Smash.
you get to lead us off in Smash or Pass, okay?
Did you just say you were gonna smash
Okay.
Carly? I mean, I support, but I didn't know where we were going
Yes,
with this.
absolutely. Exactly.
All right, here we go. Luke Skywalker. And we're not talking about, like,
Which era
whiny
of Luke? Like
farm
that
boy
particular
Luke.
era?
We're not talking about whiny farm boy Luke. We're talking
Yeah.
about I just defeated my dad at the end of Return of the Jedi Luke.
Yeah, you know what? He's a good old boy. I'd smash it.
Hey.
Yeah. Dina?
Pass.
Pass. Why are you passing on the greatest Jedi to ever live?
Because in my head, I can't get over the fact that I'm in love with his father, so it is what it is.
Well, you know what?
Can't.
Notably, I
Gotta
did
pass.
not include Anakin Skywalker in this slideshow, so you can,
Then-
he's
then
not
fine,
here,
smash.
so you can wink, like, here's my wink.
Smash.
There it is. All right, here we go.
All right,
Daniel?
so I normally I'm gonna say yes. Like if he was like, if I was a lady, I'd say yes. But I'm worried about the robot hand on my genitals, and so I
Hold on a
feel
second.
like I have to pass.
Did you just say if I were lady, I would say
If I were a
yes?
lady, yes, because then there's less grip involved. You see what I'm saying?
Isn't that all implied? Wait, hold on. Aren't we implied? I
No.
was just like, every time
Gender
we've
is
done Smash or
fluid
Pass, I've just
tonight, okay?
assumed that it was.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I think
opposite
that
genders.
women should smash if they feel so inclined
Listen, did you
towards
see
that.
man? Did you see old Hermit Luke suck on that green milk from that walrus?
Yeah.
That was hot
What
as
are we
hell.
talking
All right,
And who knows what that robot hand can do? I'm just saying.
right?
Could be like a Bucky arm.
You could even borrow it if he's not in the mood. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
That's a compelling argument.
All right. Here we go. Mon Mothma from the Andor generation, so
Smash.
pre A New Hope.
You
We're supposed
know,
to go in order. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
oh, this
Dina
is so.
Jensen.
This,
Just-
I'm even gonna go extra nerdy on this one because she is the voice of Moira in Overwatch as well, and I love that game,
Oh.
and I love listening to her.
Shout out
So
Genevieve O'Reilly.
Yeah, I will say Smash.
That's like Halo,
Yes.
right?
Damn it, Dina.
Jesus, you know what?
Word, Dina.
Every time you're getting a little bit closer, but it still hurts.
Every time.
She's getting just close enough to be hurtful.
Daniel, before you decide, I just want you to know
Yeah.
that many Bothans died to bring you the slideshow today.
Listen, I don't care if it's young Mothma, I don't care if it's old Mothma, she can get it every single time. That's a
She
big
can
smash.
get it.
She can get it.
All right, here we go. Next we have, this one is really good, you guys. Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Are you fucking kidding me? There's no even question there. Especially episode 3, total 100%
Oh, yeah.
Smash.
Oh yeah. Dad
Oh my
Obi? Are you
God.
kidding?
Dad Obi.
Oh, I absolutely. Episode 3 is my. Yep.
Mhm.
Awakening.
I bet there's some Carly Spade Obi-Wan Kenobi erotic fan fiction floating around there somewhere, you
Not
guys.
erotic, but there is some fan fiction.
Oh!
I was very young, so just leave me alone.
All right, we're gonna hop on the Google machine and go ahead and find that.
You might recognize
Gotta get that
Ulu's
mail.
Eatery.
Nice. On the next cringy copulation.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Yes, we're gonna find that.
Yeah, Dina, are you a smash or pass on this one?
A smash.
Smash, yeah. Any particular reason? You're about that life?
Just look at the man.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
fair.
I assume that you're going for episode 2 mullet Obi-Wan because you're from Florida. And it just chef's kiss.
I hate that
Yes.
Oh my God.
Padawan brain, you know.
Sean knows these
You know
things.
what? I felt bad putting young Obi-Wan in here because I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be like 16 or something in episode 1 and it just felt wrong.
Yeah, but the actor
Yeah.
wasn't, so it's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair. You know what? I'm with you, Carly. I'm with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go.
Oh, hold on. I haven't answered
All right,
yet.
fine. I already knew your answer.
You
Well,
better
yeah.
answer
But
correctly.
you need to know why. Because when I first met
No, I
Obi-Wan,
don't.
I was addicted to death sticks. And I had one very fateful encounter with him
Oh
in
my
a bar once. And I'm
We
no
thought
longer
you
on
left.
death sticks, and I'm forever
Oh
indebted
my-
to him. So, yeah, that's a hard smash.
So
You really
Papa
went there.
Obi for you. Yeah.
Yeah, Papa Obi for me.
All right, here we go. Ula, the Twi'lek dancer from Jabba's palace.
I mean, if this were Isla Sakura, it would be an immediate smash for me. But I mean, I guess one Twi'lek is the same, so sure, smash.
That is rude to all Twi'lek. Not all Twi'leks are the same, okay?
Listen,
We will not stand for
she's her
Twilight.
own person, Carly.
I mean, she got moves, just different kinds of moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see
Isla
that
Sakura.
dance? I mean, I can't believe Jabba killed her, if we're being honest.
Sorry.
Could
that's
he
a-
really do anything though with whatever?
Listen, I don't want to know the logistics of that.
Smash or pass?
Oh,
Yeah,
I said
Dina-
smash. Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
No, I was talking. No, okay. You guys missed the joke.
I did.
Pass.
Why?
Jabba would
Oh.
smash in more ways than one, and not the good way.
If he could.
Listen, while Dina's gonna pass because she is Twilightist, I guess, or Twilightist, Twilightist,
Yeah.
Willikist.
Twilightist,
Nice.
yeah. Listen, man, we know she can dance. She knows her way around a little bit of some chains and stuff, so it can get a little weird and freaky. And you know, frankly, if we ever find out there's sentient life in the galaxy, I feel like I have to. Like, you have to know what it's like to sleep with an alien. So, you know, yeah, I'm in. It's bad.
Valid reasoning.
Yeah.
As Jay
Fair.
said, I want to be the first man to discover a alien life form. Fuck it. Also, I will note that this scene in Return of the Jedi, as a young lad, I tried to pause it many times to get that juicy side boob shot
Yep.
of this Twi'lek. So it's a very
God.
special place in my heart from when I was, in my formative years.
And you know what? This actually brings on a really good question. I'm gonna take a quick detour. Which is sexier, side boob or under boob?
They're
Side boob.
interchangeable.
Under
I
boob is
would
just
say.
like sweat.
I was thinking that too, but I'm glad you said it.
I'll always be the one to say it.
Dina's a bro.
That's why you have to. Oh my god, have you guys seen the TikToks where these girls are holding up like tables by their boobs?
Yes.
What the fuck is your algorithm, Dina?
I still have
I
to
get
try.
none of these.
No,
I have to
I
try
love
it.
that.
Those
What is
made
your
it into my algorithm. No, it's like they escalate though. They start with small household items and then suddenly
Yeah.
they're holding up a whole table. No hands.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
God damn it! I'm gonna have to go find
My
this
algorithm
now.
is so fucking weird, yo. And I think it's because it knows that I'm trying to come up with topics to talk about on the show.
Yeah,
So
it
it
is.
just gives you the weird shit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like here.
All right, here we go. Han Solo.
Smash.
Oh.
I mean, smashity smash smash.
Okay, but do we like Alden Ehrenreich or do we like
No.
Harrison Ford?
No.
Harrison.
Harrison Ford.
100% Harrison.
God.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
do we like Harrison Ford original trilogy or Papa Harrison Ford from the sequel trilogy?
Original.
Yeah, original.
Yeah,
I mean, I
how-
like him in the new, but original. Again, Awakening. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, he's
Awakening
showing
is
off a
the-
little bit
is
of
the
the
theme of the
chest
day.
hair, and yeah. I mean,
yeah, no.
listen, I'm with you guys, and I'm gonna take it a step further. If there's anyone on God's green earth that would not smash original trilogy
They're no
Harrison
friend of mine.
Ford, no friend of mine. In fact, I hope that you stub your
No
toe.
friend of the show.
No friend of any of us. And listen, 90-year-old. How old is Harrison Ford right now? He's got to be like 80 or something, right?
70s, I think. I can.
Yep.
find out.
Yeah, I thought it was
He can still get it.
7, 'cause
Yeah,
he's not much older than
Oh,
me
he
now.
can still get it.
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he just turned 80 last July.
See, there you go. So yeah,
Boom.
doesn't matter the age. I'm in.
Dude, he's still suiting up for Indiana Jones.
I don't
Yep.
know. I'm sitting here like less than half of his age. I'm like, oh god, my back's so stiff this morning. This guy's out here doing action movies still.
He's still
Freaking
cracking
ridiculous.
Cracking whips.
So we're all in agreement here.
Yeah.
Harrison
And-
Ford
Yeah.
can get it.
And we will cancel anyone that disagrees with this opinion. I think we're also in agreement there.
I think
Great.
we're also in agreement there with
Yeah.
this next person, Carrie Fisher,
Oh fuck yeah.
as
Oh.
Leia Organa.
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
Pass.
What?
What?
I thought about
you.
I thought about this earlier, like when we first came up with the idea for smash her past Star Wars. I was like, Leia's gonna come up and they're gonna hate me. No, pass.
Why?
Okay, you gotta give her a reason. I need to hear a reason.
I feel like
Tina doesn't like.
I feel like
women.
she's too much like me. It would piss me off.
too much
Too
like
much
you.
It would piss
Okay.
me off.
So you don't want to smash yourself.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
the next question.
But you know what? Self-love, Dina.
No, I'm
Self-love.
fucking insufferable, yo.
It's just like, you know, playing DJ by yourself, you know? It's
It's
no different.
true. It's true.
And listen,
No,
no
I gotta
one
pass. It's
no one
just-
knows you better than yourself. If you run into a clone of
true.
yourself, you have to sleep
my
with it.
God.
If you ever ran into a clone, no one's gonna know you better than you. It's
law,
the ultimate sexual experience.
No. I would hate meeting me, and I would hate sleeping with me.
Listen, you don't have to have a conversation or anything.
Again, I'm sorry for your husband.
Me too.
It's okay. Tim's
God.
not alive.
Me too.
Yeah, Tim hasn't been alive for
It's
years.
okay,
Been
he's
weekend
dead.
at Bernie's for like years,
Yeah.
literal years.
He's in the
He's
ice chest
playing
right
Harry
now.
Potter. She's behind him, moving his fingers around on the controller.
I mean, but if we talk about sexual awakenings, Leia in the golden bikini, I mean, my God. That's
In
Yeah, I
the
can
Jabba killer
understand
bikini. I mean,
Yeah, that was my confusing awakening.
She would. Yeah, she's just too much of like a. She's too in charge.
yeah. Well, like I said, you don't like strong women. Got it.
yeah.
All right.
Correct.
Next.
Keep him down.
Dina be like, Leia,
Din
get back in the
Djarin
kitchen.
from The Mandalorian.
As long as he kept the helmet on, smash.
I was gonna say the helmet stays on.
Yeah.
He's just got the rest of the armor off, but the helmet's
Not okay. First of all,
Just
it's
the
not
helmet.
because Pedro Pascal isn't a snack, because he is.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
The voice.
Yep.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, the
that's like the
voice.
thing
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Did you see SNL when he hosted a week or two ago?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Funny. Oh
So
my
the
The
God.
he
Mario
said that,
Kart
like,
one was my
kids-
favorite.
That was great. Kids ask him to do the voice or whatever of the Mandalorian, but like he said that his inspiration for the voice is his bedroom voice.
Oh my.
So when he says, "This is the way," that's his.
Oh my God,
freaking
him seducing
bedroom
us. That changes everything in the best
Oh,
way
no.
possible.
Okay, I'm really excited for March 1st now.
Carly, God damn it, we freaking love you. Holy
No, I'm really excited.
Okay, I know this is gonna be controversial, but I need you to hear me out when I say why I have to pass. I need you to hear me out. I need you to hear me out. Because
Is it boba? Is it boba?
no,
No.
Jin can get it, but the problem is that he is too protective of his father. He will never let Grogu out of his sight, and I cannot. I could not perform if Grogu's floating there in the room, hanging out with his big little Yoda eyes staring at us, and so like it has to be a pass because of that, not because of the man.
Listen, get that mechanic on Tatooine to watch the kid for a minute, okay?
After all he's been
Yeah,
through, I don't think he leaves
he's
him.
got babysitters.
Yeah, not anymore. I can't imagine he's leaving that little guy out of his sight from here going forward. You just imagine you're just doing the deed and
I
Grogu's
mean-
just like, oh, eating some baby dinosaur eggs and shit.
Oh my
Just
god.
give him a little silver ball. He'll be fine. Give him a little ball to play with.
No, don't give him a ball to play with.
Kid, go play with this in the corner.
I mean, I know he's like over 50
Or
years old.
frogs.
It still feels
Frogs will
wrong.
work too.
No, yeah, you do that little shield thing where it just goes boop and just.
Yeah. Just close this little floating carriage.
Just trap him in the carriage. Oh,
I just need 5 minutes.
it's horrible, but funny. I just need
This is 5 minutes. This is the way.
Yeah. Here's a frog. Give me 5 minutes.
Fuck.
Here's a frog.
Don't choke on it.
Bless Pedro Pascal.
Less
Everyone
paper.
answered, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Ray
Gosh.
from the sequel trilogy, who does not have a last name, everybody.
Hard
Yep.
pass.
What?
Smash.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Why a pass?
I don't dig on her.
3 buns
Nope.
is too
Can
many.
we clip
Daniel.
that sound? I don't dig on her.
I'll
We
clip
can
it.
put that right next to Let's Get Wild. Why didn't we play that before this whole thing started, Sean?
I'm waiting for the moment, okay?
All right. Sorry. I don't know
Way
what
to
the
ruin
fuck
it,
both of
Daniel.
you guys are thinking. This is definitely a absolute smash. I mean, she's
I
freaking
I
already
said
knew.
smash.
Okay, Dean. All right, we're on the same
You're
page.
gonna
I apologize.
smash Ray,
Yeah.
but not smash Leia? That makes no sense. Sorry.
Absolutely. One of them is
Nope.
far weaker in my book.
Wow,
That's true.
because Ray is less
That's
alpha
true.
to you.
Listen, Dina's a dom, okay?
Although, actually, I agree with you that Leia would alpha the shit out of her. I do agree with you there,
Yeah.
and I
Listen, they
appreciate
met
that.
briefly.
Leia scares me a bit.
And she already alphaed her, just with an eyeball, just looked at her.
Fuck.
Leia
I
would.
I appreciate
I
that.
would have like Leia would tell me to do something and be like, "Yes, ma'am."
Yeah.
Like
It's true.
Uh-huh.
It's
she
true.
tells me to do something and I'd be like, "Fuck you!" Like,
What are you gonna do? Go
And that's why
cry
I
to
smashed.
Ben?
yeah.
Ray can get it. Ray can get it absolutely. There's-
Stuff was too easy for her, and I don't respect her. That's why I can't.
Oh,
All
She
right,
didn't
I-
earn it.
chestnut.
Okay.
She didn't earn
So
her
we're on
right
the
to be a
opposite
Jedi.
spectrum. I don't respect her, so therefore smash.
Yeah, we are complete opposites there.
Smash and spit on her and leave her cash for the cab afterwards.
If Tim ever hears this episode, he's gonna be having to reevaluate himself. Baby, why
But
did you
then
marry
there's
me?
the
I
opposite
don't
end of
respect
things
you.
where like Damon Salvatore, absolutely yes, sir. But like,
Thanks, babe.
yeah, can't do it.
Alrighty then. Next. Come on. Why
I'm
is it
sorry, my
working?
husband just brought me 2 more drinks, so I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's
Oh!
going on?
Oh!
The
Oh.
ultimate alpha of the Star Wars universe, Chewbacca.
Goddamn right.
Would he hurt me?
I'm trying
In
to
the best
evaluate
way.
how it would.
He may pull
Are
your arm out.
Wookiees,
May-
are
guys, the
Wookiees gentle lovers?
The whole episode is canceled. All we're doing is Star Wars Smash or Pass
Yeah,
for the next 2
I
hours.
can't. You know what? Pass because the mouth.
The mouth?
Okay.
But
Yeah,
okay.
the mouth. Look at his lips.
It's the
He's
lips.
got,
yeah,
he's
I
got
figured.
so much to grab onto, though.
And I just want
my
you to
God.
think about how
Grabbing handfuls of fucking hair.
I also want
I like them hairless though.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I don't think you want to see a Wookiee shaved. I'm just saying.
No, it's bad.
I'll send it. Let's get
A
one.
shaved Wookiee is just Peter Mayhew in the 1970s, and that's
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna make an argument for Chewie here because for everyone,
Of course you are, you sick freak.
gentle, a good
Were you
gentle
thinking of
rumble,
nibble?
a good rumble, a good little growl that the Wookiees emit. I feel like could be used to be very pleasurable as they're just kind of yeah, like
That's a great
That
point.
would
Why
scare
I
the
didn't think
piss
of
out of
this.
me.
Well,
yeah.
I'm used to
Okay.
If you
hearing
came
it,
at me
so.
making that noise,
this might affect your answer a little bit. Like we're unclear about a Wookiee's biology, to my knowledge. Like I haven't
We're definitely
dove
unclear.
Yeah.
that
I've looked,
much
trust
into
me.
it. Oh, you have. I'm not surprised. But I assume you gotta assume that he's got like 8 sets of nipples, and that there's a red rocket
Oh my
situation.
God.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. I agree there. Yes,
I
definitely.
mean, it has to be because it doesn't dangle.
Yep.
And he ain't wearing
Yeah,
He
clothes.
no,
doesn't
it does
wear
not.
pants.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. It just shows
What
up
if they're
when,
like- wait, what if they're like, is it frogs? Where it's like the weird. Ask Stevie Wildcard. He'll know.
You know what?
I mean,
You
like
know
an
what?
amphibian?
Hold on, Dina. You've got his
Yeah.
phone number. Why don't you call him really quick?
Don't call Steven.
Please call Steven. We need
It's
that.
almost 10 p.m.
It'll be fine.
That is a
It'll
good
be-
point.
Yeah,
Oh
it'll
my
be
I don't
God.
have his
He
phone
has a
number. I
family.
just messaged him.
Oh. fine. But more so to the fact, besides why it'd be pleasurable, as to my earlier statement, if it's an alien, it's my duty to have sex with it. So, yeah, you know, in. For humanity.
Boom, done.
Yeah.
So
I guess I would have to
Carly's
smash.
a smash as long as he's a gentle lover.
Yeah.
I agreed. I don't want him to rip my arms off. That would really kill the mood.
No, he only does that when he's upset. That's not like his excited.
I mean,
move.
he may not be satisfied with my performance. So.
Well, then that's your fault. I mean, come on, get with it.
No victim blaming here, Sean.
Work harder.
Oh,
So,
fuck.
Dina, the lips are the end game for you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
No,
like-
I
and-
can't
and-
get past it. It's like a.
But
like
if he was
rubber,
hairless,
like, no.
if he was hairless, would you reconsider?
I'd consider, but it's probably still not gonna work.
If he used some chapstick, probably. Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored.
All right, we got a couple more. Let's bang
right.
through these real quick. No pun
Bang away,
intended.
baby. Yeah. We're in.
Ahsoka Tano,
Yes.
played by
Smash.
Rosario Dawson.
Smash.
Easy smashed. Yep.
God, I love Rosario Dawson so much, and Ahsoka Tano's such a cool character, but I was introduced to her when she was a small child, and it just feels wrong.
Oh, yeah. See, I haven't watched Clone Wars. I'm aware of her and aware of the past, but I only know her as Rosario Dawson. So yeah, you know, I'm in.
I
Yeah,
can get
can I-
past that if she looks like that.
Can I Eternal Sunshine the young days out of my head and pretend like I just met her as an adult? Because I'd be like
Yes.
totally down.
Yeah. Again.
Well, what if you met her as a child and now you're both grown adults? See how that works?
If I were a child at the time, that'd be different, but I was grown when I saw
Oh
it.
well, I mean that's true. Yeah, me too. I was. Yes, I was.
yeah.
Play pretend here with me. Jeez.
Hey, listen. If we're willing to pretend that young Ewan McGregor is of age, then I feel like
Yeah. See.
we can suspend disbelief a little bit.
I
No,
mean,
but he was of
We were
age the whole
14
time.
when Phantom Menace came out. So, like, that was age appropriate for us.
No. Well, you're fair. All right, that's a fair point.
You wanna know how old
Okay,
I was?
last one. Last one, you guys. This is a big one. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. This is the second to last one. Here
Oh,
we go.
damn it! Some.
R2D2, smash or pass.
Smash.
I need to know why,
I
Dina.
feel like he's got all
He'd be
kinds
my
of
best
arms
friend.
stored in there. So
Mhm.
Yeah, a
Mhm.
lot of different.
He's
Yeah.
got attachments.
He'd be my best friend.
And
so
so,
long as he doesn't use the little shocker thing, I'm good.
Some people are into
You're
that.
like a little shock to the nipple once in a while? No? We're not good with that?
excuse me, Carly. I recently in the last year read a romance novel about a Greek god of lightning that used electricity for pleasurable outcomes. So I feel like you're being a little hypocritical here with hating on the
Excuse
shocker.
me, sir. That robot would not know how to use it properly. I don't think he would just get too excited and just launch that sucker. Whereas Zeus had control.
So, like, what about a
So-
Sith like Emperor Palpatine? Do you think he could harness that Sith lightning?
No,
Okay, if it wasn't Palpatine, maybe, but I can't get past that mug. But sure, Darth Maul, maybe.
okay.
He
Yeah,
can
I'm with
get
you.
it. You know he has two dongs, that double-sided lightsaber.
Double the fun.
I feel like it has to be a crime for me to have sex with R2D2, so I'm gonna say no.
Crime.
It just feels wrong, man. I can't explain it. He's
But your fleshlight is okay. All right.
he's not enough of an alien for me to be able to pass that rule on.
He's not an alien at all.
Listen, as long as C-3PO is nowhere to be found, it's a
Oh
hard
my
smash
gosh,
for me.
please no. Golden showers are no go.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut some of this, but it's also good. I'm gonna have to put some of these as like a side video because we're already 40 minutes in. We're not even at story time yet.
I'm
two
so
more.
tired.
Two more, I swear to God.
You
this
keep
last
losing
one.
count.
Telling us two more.
Listen, you know what? It's not my fault.
This is what you get for doing it with
Captain
two other
Phasma.
Star Wars freaks.
Pass.
Cass.
That's
She's
Gwendolyn
too-
Christie under there, you
I know,
guys.
but she's too much. She's too much for me.
See, I like being dominated by a strong woman, so
I understand that, but yeah, see, she's too much for me.
All right, then we'll lightning round that one, and we'll go to our final one. This is the Daniel Quigley special.
Oh,
Boss
Yes!
Ruger Nass.
Yeah.
Smash or pass?
pass.
Have you seen his tongue?
Dare you both? That is a
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. If you put him up against Jar Jar, I would say Jar Jar over this guy. So.
But have you seen Boss Nass go like? Like it's pretty serious.
Yeah, I get that, but again, there's the concern of the mug.
yeah, concern the mug.
He's also the boss. Like he's in charge
Yeah.
of
Very
the
dominant.
entirety of Gunga.
Yeah. He can
Look,
make you.
this is my self-respect here, okay?
Oh my God! Halfway through this segment, I didn't think any of us had any self-respect. Here you are at
We
the end.
don't. We don't. We
I have
can't.
some. I have a little.
We found our self-respect at Gungans. Obviously, even if I didn't have the alien rule, still a big time smash. He knows how to use the tongue. He's got the. It's in for me. I'm ready.
What is
It's like a
he
smash
good? Never
for Dina
mind.
too. So
Hold on, Dina.
Never
No.
mind.
Dina, what
Never
are
mind.
you gonna say, Dina?
no.
What
Here
is
we
he
go.
gonna
Hold on.
to you too, Daniel? What? Please let me know.
Well, so below the perineum, there are testicles.
No.
And
Child.
yes!
Oh no. No, that's gross. No.
Oh, and this has been Smash or Pass Star Wars Edition.
I don't
Holy
like this
shit.
game.
And for the folks at home, none of us are gonna be able to make eye contact with each other for the rest of this show after that one. Oh,
Never
good
did.
Norse. Yeah, no, we never did. Guys, we're all about storytelling here. And as such, we try to share a fun story each week. So without further ado,
It's story time with Carly.
Okay, so I think I was 6 or 7 at the time, but my parents and I went to the carnival. And first time going on the zipper, I had already been on other roller coasters. I was pretty tall for my age, so I could get away with getting on these rides even though I was younger. And I went on with my dad. My mom got motion sickness, so she stayed on the ground. But halfway through, while we're upside down, the lap bar malfunctioned and started pressing on my ribs, pretty much suffocating me. And my dad, it was pressing on his waist, so it wasn't comfortable for me either, but I was suffocating. And my mom, I could hear her because I was screaming bloody murder. Because it was horrific. And my mom was down. I could hear her screaming to the guy to stop the ride, stop the ride. That's my kid, because she could, pull out my scream from the crowd and tell she's not. He's like, oh, she's just having a good time. And no, I can tell a difference. And eventually they stopped it. They had to pull ours down specifically and get us out of there. But needless to say, I was terrified of the zipper for pretty much my entire life until my husband, just a few years ago, convinced me to let's just do it. You're bigger now. I promise you, if something happens, it's not going to be that catastrophic. And I went on, had a great time. But I went on every other possible crazy roller coaster you could think of, but I refused to go on the zipper for that long because it was terrifying.
yeah, no,
So that's my story.
no, that's horrific. Holy crap. Dina, how are you with roller coasters?
I don't do roller coasters. I'm scared of heights. I've been on a zipper before, but I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
You've ridden the zipper
Oh my
before?
God.
Yeah.
You've been
Ride
on the
the
one
wave.
death vehicle, but you won't go on anything else.
That,
Yeah.
that had like
She grew
that's
up with a tank buried in her backyard, but roller coasters is where she draws the line.
It's too much for me.
That's
Yeah.
fair. No, that's fair. I mean, I would be terrified too. I don't know how you'd like anything that has a lap bar. Jesus, dude, that's like
Did
my
you guys see the
nightmare.
TikTok recently where that little girl passed out on a roller coaster with her mom?
Don't you do that.
And because
Don't-
she
don't
went
you-
limp, it was just a lap bar. So her mom literally had to hold her on the roller coaster while she was like KO'd.
Why would you do this
Because-
to me?
What the fuck? What the
sorry.
fuck is your TikTok algorithm, Dina?
Seriously though, seriously.
Only take
Big
your kids
boobs
on if
holding
they're
tables and roller coaster malfunctions.
Yeah.
Dina's got disaster TikTok. Like, oh my god.
My TikTok algorithm is pretty scary, dude.
I get book stuff and thirst traps. That's pretty much what I get, and that's it.
I don't get any book stuff anymore.
I
I
get
get food
Yeah.
thirst traps. It's like my whole fucking thing.
like
Yeah.
you know what? Because like me and Sean, we pass each other like videos all the time on TikTok, and like I used to not be like I've never been the guy like watches like food shows or Food Network or anything like that, but he's taken me on a journey with food TikTok, and now it's part of my life, and you know I'm here now. I'm with you, Sean.
You're welcome.
Carly, I hope that you're prepared from the last time. I know that the first time we had you on the show, this next segment was deeply emotional and very difficult for you, for all of us. Do you have a tissue handy, perhaps a neckerchief or some sort of mopping device
I got a T-shirt.
of
You
a
have a
Pokemon?
sock nearby?
Oh, I can use Coney.
Yes,
Here.
we've got your emotional support rabbit. Thank you. You see, because it's time to dig deep, to get emotional, to peel back the layers of the potato with hard-hitting personal questions with Dinosaurus.
I think I'm just going to move Dina's questions to the first page of the document. She just like
Thank
flipped
you.
through.
Like 20
Took her 10
pages.
minutes. She
So,
started
here's
flipping
the
through in the
thing.
middle of the Star Wars game.
I meant to look back and remember which questions I already asked. So this is gonna be interesting if I repeat anything or not.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Ask twice
Yeah.
as many questions as you
Yeah.
normally would, and I'll cut the
Oh my God.
duplicates.
Just
Oh my God.
lead with what's the weirdest thing you have ever used as a condom.
Oh my
Yeah, Carly, what's the
Jesus.
weirdest thing you've ever used as a condom?
Don't have to answer this.
You have to answer it. Somebody has to answer it eventually.
I'm honestly not that exciting. I just only ever use the real thing. Sorry.
As normal people
You know what?
should.
That's
No one
the
is.
same answer for me.
And the same answer for every single human being. I'm terrified for the first person that goes, yeah, I use a
No,
Ziploc bag.
Becca's answer was great. She said, "My vagina."
I mean,
That was
you get to a certain point.
when a man and a woman love each other and they're both consenting adults.
Yes.
See, I feel like I've asked all of her all of these questions, even though there's 40 questions on my list.
Uh-huh.
What is a ridiculous thing that somebody has tricked you into doing or believing?
Oh God.
I mean, Santa Claus. I mean,
He's real to me, damn it.
We tricked her into doing this show
Yeah.
twice.
Got him.
I volunteered, damn it. I was like, please have me back on the show. I honestly, I don't. That's a really great question, and I can't think of anything off the cuff that somebody has duped me into that badly.
Then maybe I'll give this a little bit of a left turn here. What's your favorite conspiracy theory? Because I talked about aliens coming earlier. Like, what's your favorite conspiracy theory that you've ever heard? Not saying you have to believe it, but just best one you've heard.
No, I like all of the conspiracy theories that revolve around Elvis still being alive because
Michael
I
Jackson,
mean at
too.
this point, yeah, but
And Tupac.
so even Elvis
Biggie.
Presley, and the best theory that I ever heard was actually turned into a movie called Bubba Hotep.
I love Boba Hotep, dude.
Yes, exactly. So it was like one of the best theories that I have ever heard. Like the movie was ridiculously fun. Bruce Campbell stars as Elvis. It was amazingly fun, but it was the best theory I've ever heard because it just makes sense. And so I actually do like that they took it, like some people were like, oh, he's an alien or what have you, but that take made a lot of sense. And so I really enjoyed that one a lot. I like to think that maybe.
So for those of us that haven't seen Bubba Hotep, what's the theory?
The theory is that he fell off stage and broke a hip and he ended up in a retirement home. But because he was, older, and this is before he died, actually in real life, but he ended up in a retirement home and they basically thought he was senile, saying that he was actually Elvis Presley because there's also another guy there who constantly claims he's John F. Kennedy, but he's
a
not
black
the
guy.
same color. Yeah. And so they just think, yeah, you're Elvis. And he actually was. And so I just think that that whole theory is actually really sound, because he just didn't want to, be caught in the media like that. So
Love it.
Would you send your mom to jail for a year for $50 million, but you can't tell her why?
Oh, shit.
no, I
For
love my mom too much.
$50 million.
You can never tell her why?
Be real.
You can't tell her after the
You can
year's
tell her
done?
after.
Oh, okay.
You
But for a
can't tell
full
her
year,
during that
you
year.
can't say, okay.
Oh, that's a good.
But then I'm wondering if she would be like, why didn't you do that? You could have just given me some money and I would have forgiven you.
You can give her money after. You're getting $50 million.
Can you be
Is
like,
it-
just trust
Is
me?
it 50 million before
Yeah.
tax?
Yes, you get straight
No,
$50 million.
plus-
Okay, so after tax.
It's
Yeah,
like you
so I'm
take
getting
home
$50 million.
Yeah.
Darn it.
You just get
Yeah.
cash. Nobody knows about it. You just get cash.
I think
You gotta launder it yourself.
my first instinct is say no, but then I honestly think my mom would be like, why would you do that? You should have it's fine, I'll be fine, and just give me some money when I come out.
Right.
So I think that that's actually what she would say, and I would do that.
That's
Yeah.
That's yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
kinda
saying,
have
she
to.
would probably be mad at me. It's like, why did you take
Yeah.
the money?
$50 million is a lot, man. Yeah, I'm with you. I love Mama Corley. I'm sorry, Mom, but I'll put you in
I
jail
feel
for
like
50
my
mil.
mom-
Bye, bitch.
My mom would gladly go to prison. She would thrive in prison.
Your
for a
mom
year. I
would
feel
have.
like
Your mom would
feel like
outrun
she'd,
the
like,
fucking
she'd
prison.
rule
She would have
in prison.
My
run
mom
it.
would not understand that they're not trying to be friends. Like, she wouldn't get that.
Oh my god.
If you were a kind of soup, what would you be?
cream of asparagus.
I don't even.
no.
I don't even.
No,
Oh, stop!
Sean, no.
Too soon.
Let's
Too
get
soon.
wild.
I know. It's been 9 months. I know.
Wild.
My first instinct, and my first instinct is clam chowder. Like the
yeah.
clam part, I guess.
Heyo.
She got caught up on the idea.
Clam
Yeah.
chowder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All right. Are you ready? Because you need to come in hot with this next take. You gotta give us your all. Nobody can argue with you.
Mm-hmm.
This is like life and death, okay?
Mhm.
What is the superior form of pickle?
Pickle.
Pickle be praised.
Straight pickle, kosher dill pickle.
Are we
Straight.
talking about like a
Sphere
whole
or
pickle
like-
or yeah? Be more
L'chaim.
specific, please.
Like the size that she was wearing on her ear, that's the superior
A whole
pickle.
pickle
right
in that
there.
size.
Carly, do you have a hat handy or some sort of headwear?
You have to put on your author's
No.
cap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time to put on our serious authors hat right now. Carly, yes. Now our emotional support bunny is now our serious authors hat.
I can't balance that. He's there in spirit.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know I needed a hat. Jeez, you didn't tell me
Listen, our
this.
show's grown a lot since the first time you were on it.
Yeah,
We've got
now you need a
whole new
hat for
set
the
of
interview segment. That's how this works.
yes, that's
Well,
very...
if somebody would have informed me, I could have
Listen,
been
we like to
prepared.
throw
We're not-
curveballs here, you know?
yeah,
It
we're
keeps
here.
you on your
Here,
toes.
here we go.
Oh, you know what? I have my graduation cap right here. I should have just put that on.
Even better.
Does it still fit you? You wore that when you were like 12.
Thought you were gonna say because my head's so big.
Oh.
I just dropped my phone too.
Oh no, we're a mess. But
I'm so-
so guys, we're here with author Carly Spade, and we're going to be talking about her latest book, Love and Forge, which is a cyberpunk fantasy with Hephaestus and Aphrodite that has a romance that defies myth but answers true love's call. And so, Carly, what's really cool with this one, you're a romance author by trade, and when we kind of talked a little bit off air, I feel like this book gives a little bit more for the action adventure violence enthusiasts in addition to the romance. So you kind of added a little bit to this genre. Why don't you talk to us about what was kind of different with this book and maybe this series versus what you just completed with the contemporary mythos?
So Contemporary Mythos series is more based on contemporary romance itself. So, and it's also set in the modern age. So there is a constriction there. And the first 2 books that I wrote, and honestly, they have not seen the light of day yet, but they were nothing like that. My niche as an author and what I enjoy most is I call it space fantasy, which is what I actually refer to. Harrison Ford said it first with Star Wars because he didn't refer to it necessarily as a sci-fi, and he more referenced it as a space fantasy. And I've always liked that element of mixing sci-fi with kind of magic elements. And so I kind of wanted to make that my niche. But at the beginning, I wasn't really strong, and I just had to accept it. As a writer, I wasn't strong with world building yet. And so I wanted to kind of work my way into that. And I had the idea for Of Love and Forge 4 or almost 5 years ago. And then I put it, I stuck a pin in it. And I wrote an email to myself saying that I had this idea of Hephaestus being a supernatural bounty hunter, portal jumping, and I wanted to do an Aphrodite story, and I wanted to make it cyberpunk. But especially 4 years ago, people didn't even really know what cyberpunk was, and some people still don't really understand what it is. But I think the video game Cyberpunk 2077 kind of has helped to pave the way a little bit. So I decided that now was the time. But yeah, that's actually more my niche. I love doing action, adventure, comedy, and romance, and sci-fi mixed with fantasy all together. Thanks for interrupting me, Dina. I'm just kidding.
Dina,
Yeah,
God.
can you start at the top on that question? Go right back,
Yeah,
like the
just
last
re-
3
just- yeah,
minutes.
go
Just do
read-
it again.
But yeah, no, and
Could you tell me where I left off? No, I was kidding.
Dina doesn't even like cyberpunk.
What?
that
Don't
like
put that
Halo?
rumor out there. So kind of going based off of what you had just mentioned about how you wanted this to be your like niche and everything like that. What made you think of putting the Greek gods in this like kind of futuristic setting? Because most people put them just in simply modern times, or was it just because that was what you wanted to make your genre niche?
So I always, as an author, strive to do something that potentially hasn't been done. And I really don't know of anything out there that mixes cyberpunk sci-fi with Greek mythology.
Yeah.
And with Hephaestus, I don't know. I honestly couldn't even tell you why or how I said, you know what? He should be a supernatural bounty hunter that portal jumps and forges weapons for all of these supernatural beings, just depending on what they are. I really, honestly, I don't know how or why I came up with it. It just seemed like a really cool idea. I didn't know at the time that he was going to be this British, Kiwi, Aussie, American, type guy at the time, but I just knew I wanted him to be a portal jumping, wisecracking, don't give a shit, badass character. I've always loved sci-fi growing up, and just anything like, as we just obviously went through this entire thing and spent 40 minutes going through Star Wars characters. I love Star Wars. I've grown up on Star Wars, and unfortunately for any Star Trek fans, I love you, but I will always pick Star Wars over Star Trek. It's just Star Trek is more techie sci-fi, and Star Wars is, again, what Harrison Ford described as space fantasy, which is what I like, because I've always liked magic. I like the fantasy aspect, and so I like the fact that we can have we don't know if Star Wars is the past or the future because of how they describe it. But regardless, they still have tech that we don't have, but yet they also have this, fantasy element with the Jedi and the Force and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I've always grown up on. And I truly want that to be my overall niche eventually, is that space fantasy with romance is what I want to be known for. So.
And we are absolutely here for it because I'm all about that life. Last time we had you on, we talked about how you kind of shaped Zeus, who has, from a historical mythological standpoint, a very problematic character in history. But with Hephaestus and Aphrodite, I mean, obviously with any Greek mythology, there's problematic elements to their myths.
No.
But
No.
no. And what's and what's kind of fun is that you kind of make little snide comments and make little like allusions to that stuff in these books, but you do a really good job of humanizing these characters, making them relatable, making them something that we can identify with as readers. What's it like to take a god and such a deep, rich history and make them relatable and human for an modern audience?
So with Hephaestus and Aphrodite, this goes way back to Hercules and Xena, the TV shows. I was a huge fan, like obsessive, huge fan of those shows. And Aphrodite made an appearance on Hercules for the first time. And it was the story between her and Hephaestus, actually. And it was the first, because I had just started learning about Greek mythology in middle school. And this was the first any TV show, movie, anything that depicted she did not cheat on her husband with her brother. And I was really happy to see that. It was just her and Ares were brother and sister. They had their little tiffs, but they joked around and they were actually had a healthy sibling relationship. And then she was happy with Hephaestus and they had this happy, sorry, Dina, happily ever after. And so I have always liked that. And I like the idea. I get where they're going with love and war as far as Ares and Aphrodite, but I've always liked the idea of these two people that suffer from different types of questionable beauty. Hephaestus suffers with outward beauty and Aphrodite struggles with inner beauty. And so I like that, synergy of the two characters. And I've always wanted to see them together and happy. And so I just said, screw it. And I'm going to say that Homer got it wrong and that this is actually what went down because he's immortal and his depiction of the gods doesn't necessarily mean that that's exactly what happened because how would he know? He wasn't there. So I still have plenty of references to real things that also happened through history, not history, but mythology. And reference those, but at the end of the day, I really wanted to give them a happy story because I really like the idea of the two of them together.
But one of the things that I really respect and appreciate, and obviously I can't say that I don't read romance novels anymore because thanks to this show I've read a lot of them, but I'm still not obviously massively versed in it. But some of the kind of cliches and tropes that you hear is that a lot of times it's the maybe if not virginal, but pure kind of innocent female character and the male character that gets her out of the shell and, blah, blah, blah. And that's usually kind of a theme in many romance novels. And I think something you do that's very interesting, that's very progressive is you have Aphrodite, obviously the goddess of love. And you say in the book, she's been with thousands of lovers and Hephaestus has been with a lot of lovers. And so there's no judgment. There's no critique. It's a very progressive thing where people can have healthy sexual relationships. They can have relationship pasts without it affecting or being a point of contention in the relationship. Was this something you like kind of a progressive idea you wanted to kind of extend through your novels, or is it just kind of happenstance?
So Aphrodite was the first heroine that I mean, I've done it. I've obviously most of my heroines that I've ever done, I've not done ever. I really haven't. And it's just, I don't know. I've never done a virgin character. I'm just gonna be honest. Both neither hero nor heroine. I've not done either. Not to say that I won't, but I just haven't. But with Aphrodite, I had to think. I'm like, well, she's probably been around a little bit, and in more ways than one. So I kind of have to play with that. But honestly, it was fun to have a character that was like, yeah, I've been around. Yeah, I've done some stupid stuff. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Like, I just like that she has this past, and both of them have screwed up in the past, and they know they have, and now they are trying to make amends for things that they've done in the past. And that is the thing that I did try to nod to with Greek mythology, is that they did do some really screwed up things. And now, they've had so much time to kind of make amends for it. And so I really enjoyed exploring that. And yes, I like that Aphrodite is, never going to call her a bad name, because she is what she is. And, she knows that she's, explored things, and Hephaestus knows that too. And it doesn't matter to him. Yeah. And likewise with him, it doesn't matter because she knows that, she physically saw, some things. But what makes it really interesting is the two of them were already pining over each other, but they knew that the other was getting with these other people. And it was like, if I could just tell him. So it was fun. It was fun to play with.
Absolutely. So, Carly, we've teased the audience a little bit. We've given them a little tickle of the sink pickle, and I think they want to hear some of your words from this book. You got a passage prepared for us?
I do. Let me start now.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Hef slipped the can from my grasp. This particular flavor is said to be laced with a sort of aphrodisiac. He bobbed his brow before tilting his head back and downing the rest of it. There definitely been more than sugar, artificial flavors, and carbonated water, and given whatever the source, it was powerful enough to affect the goddess of love, it had to be potent. I wonder. As Hef turned his attention away, throwing the can in the nearest trash receptacle, I pressed my hip against him, finger walking up his arm until I reached his chest. We could always grab a few more cans, maybe find a motel somewhere. A low growl vibrated at the back of his throat, his gaze dropping to my fingernails, scraping the cloth over his pecs. Is Aphrodite herself being affected by a synthetic aphrodisiac? I do feel like kind of tracing my hand down until I reached his belt. I flicked it. Flutter. Imagine what 3 more cans would do. He pulled me against him, his nose nuzzling my cheek. Here we go. Baby, if I was going to fuck you, you better well believe it wouldn't be because of some pharmaceutical love potion. He gave a quick peck to the corner of my brow and tugged the shackles. Stop stalling, Ro. Let's get it over with. Damn it all, Cerberus.
Yes. Yes. All right, so normally this would be the period where me and Dina ask a couple questions, maybe, get a little bit more literary, but there's a special moment in this book.
Oh my God.
There's a special moment in this book. A moment that we all shared that I feel like perhaps may have been inspired by you being on our show. And so, Sean, I sent you a little something. Do you think you could just give us a quick reading as well? A little additional.
Jesus.
Yeah,
oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Cliven.
Oh, Cliven. Oh, God. You, okay, this is where this bothers me, Daniel, because we do all of our business communications over Discord, and then every once in a while, you'll send me something via text.
Yeah.
And just fucking throw a wrench into the situation.
Absolutely. I am your wild card. I'm your muse, Sean.
I hate you so much.
I create chaos for you, baby.
I can. Okay. You're going to make me do this. Okay. What do you have against asparagus? I shoved a sprig into my mouth. It's not as if it makes our pee stink. No. It's not about the piss, Ro. He balled his fist over his mouth and looked away from his plate. Please, get rid of it. Okay, I said suspiciously, leaning over his plate to scoop the asparagus onto mine. Do I even want to ask? Hef shook his head and blew air through his nose before eating his fish. No, because I truly don't want to explain. All you need to know is that it was a former female encounter with bizarre tastes. I stopped chewing, slapping my hand over my mouth to keep the food in as I choked back a laugh. Oh, Olympus, Hef. Any other crazy bedroom stories I need to know about? He closed his eyes and moaned while eating the fish. That one took the cake, but there was also one who was obsessed with gnomes. As in, lawn gnomes? In her yard? No. He stabbed the next piece of fish with more fervor. Shelves of them. In her bedroom, like those creepy porcelain dolls. Only gnomes. I'm not sure which. This is an excerpt from Of Love and Forge by Carly Spade.
We've made it, Dina. We've made it.
Don't lump
We
me
are
into
in
that.
He's been like begging
Don't lump me
for a
into
Don't
that
Make It Weird
shit.
reference in a book for literally a
So
decade.
excited.
And here it is.
And I did curls and chaos too, or coffee.
Yeah,
chaos.
coffee,
we couldn't
curls, and
cover all of it.
chaos.
We
Yes,
love it.
I did that. Yes.
And there was
Yeah.
a tomato potato reference.
Yep.
You got us in there quite a bit.
You know, and it honestly just worked seamlessly because it just
it really,
it really
does.
did.
It did.
It really
did. It wasn't
did.
forced.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
God.
the character that wears that shirt, I had already given her curly hair, and then I
Yep.
saw Dina post that shirt, and I was like, "Can I use that phrase?"
Love
So
it.
it just worked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, we are honored to have made it in. And if you want to get the asparagus reference, watch our first episode with Carly Spade, or maybe we'll ask Sean to post a little brief clip in there. I don't know. Sean, will you clip that, please?
Yeah, boop, got it.
Yep, perfect. Thank you, buddy. All right, so now it's almost time for the segment that all you guys are ready for. If I can talk, but before we do that, it's time for the segment that me and Dina are always prepared for. These are off the wall questions. Dina, do you mind if I go first?
Carly, if the color pink and purple did not exist,
She's
what
so
would
over it. I love
Aphrodite's
it.
favorite color be?
Wait, if pink or purple didn't exist,
Yeah.
I'd say orange because it's like Hef's volcanoes or forge.
Oh my god. Okay. That's fair.
Volcanoes.
All right.
You know, I think that it's only appropriate, Carly, since you talk about Greek gods a lot, that we do a little special Mary Fuck Kill with some gods. And by gods,
Oh, boy.
I mean puppet gods. Mary Fuck Kill, Kermit the Frog, Swedish Chef, or Gonzo.
Oh my god! Wait, Kermit, the Swedish chef, and Gonzo.
Yep.
I would marry Kermit, fuck the Swedish chef, and kill Gonzo.
How dare you?
How dare!
Gonzo could fuck you and go down on you at the same time.
I mean, wait, what?
Yeah. Got
I'm thinking back to my Sesame Street days.
Yep. Gonzo's got a
He's got a schnoz.
got a large appendage on
Okay,
his
okay.
All right, Carly, you've survived another rousing round of questions, and I think you know what's coming. Giggity. Every week, we celebrate some of the worst erotic literature in history, usually selected by the Literary Review, a British literary magazine. But this time, carrying on the mantle, we have Electric Lit. In a segment we like to call Cringy Copulation.
Cringy.
These are real excerpts from real books intended to be taken seriously. This week's excerpt will be read by Carly and is from Unclean Jobs for Women and Girls by Alyssa Nutting.
Nutting, baby.
Phrasing. Yeah, phrasing. Alyssa is an American author and creative writing professor. Her writing has appeared in The Tin House, Fence, Bomb, and a fairy tale anthology, My Mother, She Killed Me, My Father, He Ate Me. She's an associate professor at Grinnell College. And Carly, go ahead and check those DMs.
Check those Twitter DMs, Carly Spade.
All right. He took off my panties and parted my outer lips. Open up a little piggy bank, he whispered. Let's see if we can find any stray quarters with an exclamation point. His searching fingers pushed inside me, probing my walls as if hunting for spare change. I grabbed the tip of his cock and ran my fingers across the paper cut of his urethra until the tiniest bead of pre-cum appeared. You're drooling, I said to his cock. Perhaps there's something you'd like to say? With my index finger and thumb, I pretended to make its drill hole open and close like a tiny mouth. If that's the bank, then I'd like to make a deposit of valuable cum, I mumbled in my best ventriloquist voice. He let out a moan, not unlike a throaty elk bugle? Yes, he agreed. My money bags have grown so full and heavy. I reached down and cupped his balls to confirm, weighing them in my hands. Oh, I replied, someone's been saving up for days.
Daniel, in what fucking world did you think Dina would enjoy that?
Because it's a talking penis.
You know,
I mean,
I've never tried to make a penis talk.
I mean,
I never actually talked directly to it. I mean, I really haven't.
This
You guys
isn't
haven't
trying to
seen
make the
Pam and
penis
Tommy, huh?
talk.
Just making it pause in the bank. He's got to weigh his, you know.
Although I do think of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, where she's all like, does good when you crawl
Oh
when
my
you come out
God.
to play?
You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of in Princess Diaries when he says you look like a moose.
when she talks to the cock. Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
part in Princess Diaries. It's so crazy.
I loved it because she's just weighing his balls like, oh yes, you have a lot of
You
milk.
have been saving up for a while. Also, the elk bugle.
Yeah, Sean, Wall, can you look up what an elk bugle sounds like?
That's what I was saying with the moose.
Here we go.
Yeah,
are you guys ready?
I
found
don't.
it.
All right, let's do this.
Let me share it real quick. Tab, elk bugle. Here we go. Can you see it?
Yep.
Here it is.
Hate it. Hate it.
That's basically a vuvuzela.
Hate it. It sounds like a dinosaur,
That's
bro.
the most romantic sound I've ever heard.
I can't believe how high pitched it is. That changes
Okay,
the
I'm sorry.
entire reading. I thought
I'm
it was going to
sorry.
be more. I thought
Yeah, but she says that he let out a moan, not unlike that sound.
That's not a moan. That's a cry for help.
I'm sorry if a dude let out that.
It's done. It's done.
I'm so sorry, Carly.
You know what, though? That was not as bad as the asparagus, so it's all good.
I
Hey,
just hope
that's
that you're
a W, you
inspired.
guys.
That's a win. I just hope it inspires you in a future romance scene to have the partner who's
That's
talking
why
to
he
each
chose
other.
this. 1000%. He's like, I hope she puts elk bugle in a future book.
I really do.
I need, sometimes the heroines have to have some bad experiences before they meet the dude. So, and vice versa. So, hey, she was talking to it. I mean, like actually talking to it.
She was moving it, man. She was moving it. Never date a ventriloquist. Dina, what were your
can't
thoughts?
even.
Dina, what were your thoughts on this?
I told you
steamy
my
romance?
thoughts. She looks like a moose, a very cute moose. Meh. That's all that was going through my head.
Cute moose.
Cute moose.
Mm.
No?
Cute
Cute
moose.
moose.
I mean, I just thought that you with your little mic is this thing on joke would just have loved.
I
that we're
don't
looking
make
for-
the peen talk, though. Do you misunderstand every fucking thing that I say?
I mean, how else do you interact with your dead husband's peen?
I don't
You
separate
have
the
to
fucking
puppeteer it, don't
urethra.
I'd like to make a deposit, please.
All right. 1 second
fuck.
pitch, Daniel.
Fucking coin
Let's start.
machine. Fucking coin me.
All right, so guys, we have a very special tradition on this show, and that's where we ask our author, Carly, to make a 1 second pitch to get you guys to buy her book. She's got 1 second. She can lie, seduce, cheat, threaten you, or other in this 1 second. And then afterwards, give her a full
Other
opportunity
is
to
the
give an
best.
elevator pitch.
Choose other.
Yes. Yeah. So, Carly, if you're prepared, I'm going to count you in, all right? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Boobies, bunnies, and bondage.
Oh!
She practiced. This is cheating. We can't have repeat
Listen,
guests
she's
anymore.
a veteran. She's a veteran. She knows what she's doing.
Hey. The first time I was on here too, I told I was gonna have to be doing a 1 second pitch, and I thought about it then too.
Yeah.
It's
I
you
just
want
knew it was coming this time. Hey, I did sizzle and spice last time, and now I did triple B's.
Yep.
And listen, what's funny is I actually have written down what my tagline for you was going to be, which was fucking fighting in fantasy.
Ah, triple Fs. I love it.
That's good.
I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
Daniel lives for the alliteration all day.
God, I do.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
love
do
it.
too.
And Carly, you made
do
me so
too.
happy that you went alliteration too. It just every time. All right, so we've got a full opportunity to go pitch this book. Tell the folks at home why they need to buy this.
This is a cyberpunk fantasy romance, and yes, cyberpunk fantasy. I don't even know if the two have ever been mixed together, quite frankly, but is a Festus Aphrodite romance story where, yes, they do get a happily ever after. There is no cheating on with Ares. She is his brother still, but they have a close relationship. There is a furry creature, which is why I referenced bunnies, sidekick. There is action, comedy, adventure, and just loads of fun. It's a dual POV between Hephaestus and Aphrodite, and it's just a lot of fun with Greek mythology and sci-fi and fantasy. And yeah, I really love you to read it because I think it's a lot. It's really different and unique. So check it out.
Absolutely.
You know, if there's an animal sidekick, it's basically a Disney movie. So, you know, it's
I was
safe
about
for
to say
everybody.
that.
100%. Man.
You can call Chewbacca an animal sidekick if you want to get down
right.
to it.
And
So.
Star Wars is a Disney movie.
Damn
So
right.
It didn't used to be.
this is the world we live in, Carly.
This is where we're at.
Fine. Okay, fine.
But
I like animal sidekicks, so we'll do it.
so Carly, one thing that we've added to this show, because our show has become so prestigious and we're
Oh my
so
God.
important, and our seal
think
of
you mean
approval means
prestigious.
everything. Prestigious,
Yes.
yes. Is we give out an award now for our favorite books that come on this show. And Dina, do you think she's earned it?
Yes.
With an enthusiastic yes from
What
Dina
did you want me to
Sorensen,
say?
Enthusiastic.
we got our next Nobel Prize winner.
And that is not to be confused with Nobel Prize. This is no space
Oh, God, you're so good at this.
I just knocked my earphones out for no reason because I
Yeah,
can't.
can't hear it. Oh, my God. Do you want to just skip it?
This, yeah, no, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna do the Nobel Prize. Carly, you've won the No Space Bell Prize. Dina, tell the folks at home what you loved about this book and why they should check this thing out.
If you like Greek mythology and have been looking for something that will give you that Greek mythology high, like Percy Jackson did back in the day, but like make it more adult and have like sex and stuff, then this is the book for you.
This book has like sex and stuff in it, so it's pretty rad.
Listen, you'll finish
no,
this book
yeah.
3 times before you finish it, if you know what I mean.
Ah.
Hey. But no, seriously, the coolest thing about this book, and if you're one of those people that says romance novels aren't for you, erotica novels aren't for you, maybe, you're going to pass it the other way. This book has a little bit of everything. It has excellently written action, fighting scenes. It has so much humor and heart to it. Great messages. I mean, fun love story. And for all of us video game nerds out there, there's a ton of references to just fun video game fantasy nerd stuff
Yeah,
going
like
on in there.
Destiny.
Bunch of
and Halo.
Pokemon in it.
A bunch of Pokemans, yep. You get a she gives you a little Mass Effect, she gets a little Cyberpunk 2077, she gets a lot of stuff in there. It's so much fun. I mean, even as like a male reader who maybe isn't always looking for this genre, it's such a good book, man. Carly's such a stellar author, and guys, I cannot recommend this enough.
She's got
Give it that
gherkins on her
Nobel
drink.
Prize.
She's got gherkins on her drink.
She has a serious fucking situation
that's a
happening.
Yeah, my
Fucking read.
husband
There's like
brought
a
me this.
skewer with pickles
Yeah.
and shit, and then an umbrella
Yes.
on top.
Yeah.
And an
All I'm
olive.
saying
Yes.
is
Yes.
Carly,
Yeah.
like Carly said earlier, she doesn't do small. Doesn't do small. Shout out Mr. Spade.
Yeah. He brought me this. He snuck it in there.
I assume his name is Ace Spade, just
Ace
because like,
Spade,
it makes sense.
How
Yeah, can we
cool
just
would
start
that
referring
be?
to him as a? Oh fuck! Yeah, we from now on. Can we make this
Ace's
show
Spade.
canon that Mr. Spade is now going to be referred to as Ace from now on? Like, do we all agree?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not his name, but you
Don't
can refer
say
to him.
that. You're ruining the fantasy.
That's
Yes.
God.
Yes. God. Don't break kayfabe. Jesus. All right.
Sorry.
All right, man. Well, again, guys, check this book out. Love and Forge. It's available now on Amazon.
Available today,
And,
baby, as of today, the day this episode goes live.
Today.
Nice.
And guys, It's been so much fun. Until we can get Carly back on again, I don't know if we have to bribe her or maybe get some blackmail to get her back on for a third time next time she gets a novel out. But Carly, you're fucking amazing, dude. We loved having you on the show.
Thank you. It's been fun. And yeah, I hope to be back for my next book if you guys will have
You
me.
will be.
Yeah, I think that's pretty safe. So guys, so for the folks at home, Carly, where can they find you and all your work?
Virtually pretty much any social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If you just search Carly Spade, you'll find me there. Some of them is author Carly Spade, but again, if you just search Carly Spade, you'll find me there. But I'm virtually anywhere. I have a newsletter. If you go to carlyspade.com, exclusive stuff. Readers group on Facebook called Aces of Spade.
Shut the fuck
that I
up.
also, again, do exclusive stuff for. So all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that's why I was laughing when you guys were saying that.
There's no fucking way. She's trolling us right now.
Yeah,
She got
I
you.
was laughing when you guys, because I've had that group for like 3 years. But anyway.
So you got a group of husbands.
I mean, no, they're not. I mean, they're mostly wives of
All right.
husbands.
Not fair.
But but yeah, you can
Mr.
find me
Sailor
anywhere. Just look me up and you can
Links
find
are
me
in the
anywhere. I
description.
am there. So yeah.
Absolutely. And Dina, where can the folks find you?
You can find me in my bed going to sleep. Good night.
Okay.
the fuck, Dina?
What about on the internet, Dina?
Dinosaurus D. That's D like D's done.
That was the weakest shit I've ever heard
He is
in my
nuts.
life.
Yeah, I can't believe you dropped that on us. Unbelievable. And producer Sean, where can the folks find you, bud?
Find me on Twitter at ShaceHoldu.
And what you having for dinner tonight?
You know what, dude? You're gonna hate me because I made chicken fried steak and eggs for breakfast this morning and there was leftovers. So now I'm gonna make an unholy concoction of chicken fried steak sandwich for dinner. The leftovers. So enjoy that.
Son of a bitch. He always makes the best food, and I get really jealous. And it's a thing. It's fine. It's fine. You can find me on Twitter at DanQ_WritesThing. That's DanQ_WritesThing
Actually,
singular.
Dan, you writes
Danke
thing.
schön.
Doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. Yeah. And I've got my own personal website, very serious author website. What's that website, Sean?
That's dumpsfordank.com. That's DUMPS, the number 4 DANQ.com. Check it out today.
Yeah, we'd love for you guys to do that. And guys, another great episode of Don't Make It Weird. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you all again soon. Love you all. Jazz hands.
What country is that, Daniel?
Don't Make It Weird, hosted by Daniel Quigley and Dinosaurus. Produced and edited by me, Sean Holden. Theme music by Amaria. You can find the video version of this show on our YouTube channel or the audio-only version wherever you download your podcasts. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and it helps us out a ton. Have a message for Dina or Daniel? Leave us a voicemail at 347-69-WEIRD and we'll listen to it on a future episode. Thanks for making it weird with us, and we'll see you next time.